Another Friday, another Jurassic World Evolution species profile, and this week we have a dinosaur we were 99% sure was in the game, but here's our official confirmation that Corythosaurus will be appearing in Jurassic World Evolution.
Extracting species profile. Corythosaurus, a genus of hadrosaurid. These creatures were known for their prominent skull crest, creating a resonant chamber, which was likely used in the propagation and amplification of vocalizations.
Now, Corythosaurus was one of only 3 Jurassic Park film dinosaurs, along with Mentiasaurus and Compsognathus, not to have proper confirmation, though a shot of the species list a couple of weeks ago all but confirmed its presence in the game. Even though Corythosaurus barely got any screen time in its only film appearance in Jurassic Park 3, it's nice to see they've still stuck with the same colour scheme it was given all those years ago. But, interestingly, it does seem a little less saturated, not as colourful, less standoutish as its Jurassic Park 3 variant. Now this is interesting because the Dilophosaurus, for example, had its colour kind of oomphed up a little bit. It is, of course, still very pretty. I'm not as big a fan of hadrosaurs as I know a number of people are, but it's still a gorgeous dinosaur that's going to look great herding with the other confirmed hadrosaurs. I love how, just as with the Rex from the other day, you can see the neck itself actually bulge with the air being brought up from the lungs for the call. And I like that the announcer lady, we shall call her Gwyneth, it's nice that Gwyneth references how they'd use the hollow passages on the crest to boost up those noises. A little bit of science, you know? So then we move on to our first of 2 new clips. I'd be lying if I said this was the most exciting species profile, but given we've just had a triple hit of Dilophosaurus, Spinosaurus and Tyrannosaurus Rex, it's definitely about time we had a new herbivore. They just don't do much in this clip, unfortunately, other than kind of look pretty. If nothing else, we get a really good close-up look at the unusual shape of the Corythosaurus' head, with that curved, very smooth beak and the large, prominent crest. It's also a really nice look at typical herbivore dynamics. We see 2 of the herbivores happily drinking from the nearby low pool, as another one wanders about happily in the distance. Everyone's happy. Wanders about happily in the distance beyond them. Nothing is going on particularly, but the dinosaurs have this sort of ambient life to them that's going to make them either super exciting or super relaxing to just observe as they live and exist in our parks. The second new clip, well, again, same sort of thing. For some reason that escapes me, this second Cory is actually a little bit cuter than the others. It's got those big black eyes and the way its beak quivers as it lets out its adorable little call. Like I say, there's not much to be talked about here beyond observing the dinosaur itself, as cute as it is, though I do think this shot really sells just how impressively large these islands can be. That mountain range in the background is gigantic, and the way it so absolutely dwarfs the surrounding area really puts these parks into a cool scale. I realise people still have doubts over the size of the islands, but we now know that both Isla Nublar and Isla Sorna, the former being our sandbox mode, are going to be absolutely gigantic. Trust me, if you want to build the ultimate park and give your herbivores room to roam, you'll be able to do just that. Not much else to say this week, but a gorgeous dinosaur, and only 2 left that appeared in the films but not in Evolution so far, and Mentiasaurus may have just been confirmed as well. We'll talk about that tomorrow, but until then, thank you for joining me as always, and I'll see you lovely folks in the next episode. Cheers, much love, as always, again, bye bye. Quick little shout out at the end, this video and others like it would not be possible at all without the support of you guys watching me at home, and also everyone on this Patreon page right here who supported me in the last month. If you want to help out as well, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Every little really helps. Cheers.